Okay, episode 2 of Kiramager. So in this episode, there's a little bit of, you know, it's determined that Red is supposed to be the de facto leader. And, it's kind of the first time everyone's meeting each other. So, they're not sure if they can trust him or, they kind of question his abilities, especially because, like I said, he's kind of soft-spoken. He has trouble believing in himself, but at the end of the day, he has some leadership qualities because basically the lesson of this episode was something along the lines of, the five of them can only shine together if they all shine individually. So, that could be an interesting take on self-care, or, taking care of yourself so you can take care of others kind of thing, or even, you're only as strong as your weakest link kind of a deal. I won't say too much about exactly what happens to lead to that. You have the Sky Mage, which is a combination of blue and pink, and then you have the Land Mage, which is a combination of red, yellow, and green. Now, when I first saw them in the trailer, they're all different, so that's kind of why I thought each mech was going to have its own RoboForm, but finding out that those are two different forms from two different combinations dispels that. So I was wrong about each mech having its own RoboForm, and it's just two different combinations. And of course, they're going to have the combination where it's going to be all five of them. So I think they might do it in the next episode. I don't remember. The big thing I want to talk about for episode 2 is they very clearly made a Lupin Ranger versus Potter Ranger reference. So in my wrap-up video, I kind of talked about how just from watching the trailer, I saw the Scratch logo, and I'm like, what does it mean? Does it mean they're going to tighten the world building by, having these subtle connections to previous Super Sentai, or is it kind of their subtle way of acknowledging it's the 45th year of Super Sentai, so they're going to have a little bit of everything from previous seasons, kind of like what they did for Lupin Ranger versus Potter Ranger, even though that wasn't a major anniversary year? Or is this just a thing they're doing for fun? Did they take a page out of the books from the MCU and the CW shows or the DDC shows or anything like that? I'm like, these Easter eggs are fun. But they were trying to find out how to get material to make new tech, and we found out that the Princess Mabushina, when she cries, it creates like diamonds or gems that can be used to make the material for their tech, like in their sword or blaster. So she cries by reading a manga of the Lupin Rangers. At the end of Lupin Ranger vs. Potter Ranger, they managed to rescue whoever was left from all the disappearances, and one of them was Lupin Yellow's friend, who was an aspiring manga writer and used the story of the Lupin Rangers to make a manga about their stories. Now, they even name drop her name, Shiho Ichinose, so that's the character's name. And, they show the cover, and it's very clearly the Lupin Rangers, or at least not in their suited up form. It's their disguised form with the mask. And, they're saying, like, oh, it's the best-selling manga of 2020, which actually matches the ending of Lupin Ranger vs. Potter Ranger, because, let's see, Lupin Ranger vs. Potter Ranger ran through 2018, ended in the beginning of 2019, but there's like a 1-year time jump, so then that would be 2020, and that's about the time that everything is fully concluded, and she got the manga going and rescued her friend and all that stuff. So when I saw this, I'm like, are they going to keep doing this? I hope they keep doing this. I'm looking forward to watching the episodes and looking for more Super Sentai Easter eggs or references from Super Sentai's past, because if I can't find anything to talk about in these videos, then I can at least point out and geek out about the reference that I saw. I mentioned the Scratch logo. I could have sworn on another runner's jersey it said Jaka, maybe not spelled out the same way, JAKQ, but it looked like it said like JAKKEH, which is like the pronunciation, like the phonetic way to say it. I could have been reaching, or maybe just the low quality of my screen made it look that way. But yeah, I'm looking forward to definitely trying to notice more Super Sentai references, assuming this is what they're trying to do, assuming this is what they're going for. I think if I definitely keep noticing more in the next few episodes, then I'm definitely thinking that they did this as a way to acknowledge the 45th year of Super Sentai. So yeah, that was fun. See, like I said, just gonna be me geeking out about something I like.